If you missed the first part of this video, I will suggest you ensure you actually watch it. Hi, my name is Odurole Mojibola, and today I'm going to be showing you how I cushion this particular jean material that I recycled in my last video. I know it was a long one and I hope you watched it. If you haven't watched it, please go ahead and watch. If you're watching for the first time, I want you to know that all we do on this channel is make shoemaking easy and simple for you. We ignite your passion for creativity. Let's go into this. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually keep the insole very fluffy and comfortable, especially if you are actually creating, a footwear for someone who is actually a senior citizen. Most times they love their footwear to be very comfy, so you can actually do this to make their footwear really comfy. For those who may not understand what I mean by senior citizen, I mean people from about 50 years and 50 years upward. Yeah, we call them senior citizen. I hope I'm correct, but 50 years upward I would say. So I'm gonna, now I didn't go through this because I've taught us on how to create insole. If you have been following my publication back to back, you should have seen how you can actually cut this out perfectly well. So I'm going to go ahead and cushion. Now, one of the most important part of this cushion process is the kind of material you use to actually make it, really look like a cushion. So I'm going to be using the normal foam that we use for our mattress. That's what I'm going to be using. This is about half an inch. If you have 1 inch, you can use 1 inch. If you have half an inch, you can use if you have quarter of an inch, whatever you have you can actually use. But as for me, I'm going to be using this. I think I've used one side before. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be placing, now if you look at it, this is the outer sole, this is the inner sole. So this is the part I want to actually cushion. So I'm going to place it right here. You understand? Now I find out that most times when you want to try to draw this out, it might be difficult. However, just try your best. You don't have to mark exactly the same point because you are still going to trim it later. So all I need is just like a framework of the foam and the pathway. So the first thing I want to do is I want to roughen this surface very well so that it will stay there. I'm sure you can see what we have right here. So I'm going to apply my adhesive on it. So this is actually a general purpose contact cement adhesive. So they use this on wood, they use it on leather, you understand, on paper. I'm going to place it all around it. Then I'm going to allow it to stay for some few seconds, because I don't intend to apply on this. Now, if you want to apply on this, you can decide to go to just apply sparingly. But for me, for this first part, one of the reasons I don't want to bother myself about applying on this other side is because I'm still going to be wrapping the whole surface with my fabric. Now, this is not actually limited to fabric. You can actually also wrap this with leather as well. Don't forget, you have to use a very soft leather. So you leave it for some few seconds, then you bring it right on top of it. So I'm just going to try. You can see that I'm not trimming exactly. I'm actually doing that intentionally. So you can see what I have here. Now I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to actually place another one. At that point, I'm just going to place my foam again and draw it out the way I just did now. Then apply adhesive on the two surfaces. Let me just cut out first. So I'm going to apply on this surface my adhesive as well as on this surface. Then when it's dry, I'm going to place them together this way. I'm sure you're wondering, madam, what are you actually up to? Just relax and let's go through this together. You will see what I am actually up to. All right, as you can see, this is already dry, so I'm going to be placing it right on top of it. It's not compulsory that it should be this thick. Please note, it's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. So at this point, I'm going to try as much as possible to trim all around. Wow, this is really comfy, very comfy. So with this now, don't forget, I'm still going to trim it. Just relax, I'm still going to trim it. I just want to ensure they bond perfectly well. Now the amazing thing I'm also going to do to this particular insole is, because of the kind of style that I'm going to be working with, don't forget we are creating a fluffy and a well cushioned insole, and the style I want to use it for, I'm going to be passing it by the side, and because of the thickness, I am going to be I need to open up this part to make it, bottom neatly. As a result of that, I am going to be placing my insole cardboard at the back of it. Yeah. And so it's that insole cardboard I'm going to be cutting open and then lacing into that place, and you're gonna see what this is gonna look like. It's gonna be so sweet. When we want to wrap our cushioned insole, you can see I have my jean already cut out. All you need to do is to place it right there, cut out, and extend enough for it to go all around the insole. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my adhesive. Like I said, you can use the white gum, but I'm going to carefully apply this on all of this surface. Carefully, please let it be sparing. Don't lavish it, or else it will be reflecting on the other side of the fabric. So I'm going to allow this to dry. Apply on this one too, sparingly. In short, it's not even compulsory that it should be on this. It's not compulsory. So you can just see I'm just applying it sparingly. I will not allow the one on the fabric to totally dry before I place it on this one so that it will stay. Don't forget, we are still going to pull it over this, so we don't have anything to worry about with that. So I'm going to go ahead and place So the next thing is to go ahead and apply your adhesive all around. So we're going to apply the adhesive all around it. When it's dry, we'll wrap it again. So this is dry. Let's want to pull it in. Want to pull it in. I want to do the same thing all around. So if you feel like, you can just stitch it inside all around, and you will see the way this side will be looking very foamy. So that's just it about how to actually wrap the cushion insole. So I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.